What's up, everybody? Hope everybody's doing good. Thank you for joining me in this live stream today, where we'll be going over some of our events, some new things that are happening with the events, and just some exciting news, all right, that I wanted to share with you guys. Sorry for the late start, and I thought I was going live. Everything seemed to go live, but I couldn't find the live stream on it, so we had to start over, make sure that it was going correctly. Please, everybody that's in the chat room, say hello, say who you are, where you're from, and if you have any questions, please post them up. We'll be more than happy to answer them. Today will be a little quick live stream. Like I said, we're just going to go over some of the events that will be coming up and what's new with them and some new things that we kind of formulated. But we're going to keep our live streams kind of going. Same day, same time every week. So every Tuesday and Thursday, we're going to have a live stream. Tuesday's just kind of an update live stream. And then Thursday, we'll have a guest. We're going to have a bout of the week or a bout of the month, whatever it is, and just highlight some of the bouts that you guys have had and highlight some people along the way. With that said, let's get started with the first tournament that we want to talk about, which is the Main Street Masters tournament, which has now turned into a one-day event. And the reason for that is, unfortunately, we didn't get quite as many participants. So it's a one-day event. It'll be Saturday. The times for the weigh-ins and the times that the bouts will start have changed. So if you are competing in it, I'm going to let you know now, but also I'll be sending out some emails as well as posting it on all of our social media platforms. So for those of you that are competing, the bouts, the weigh-ins will be from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. and then bouts will start at 10 a.m. All right. Once again, weigh-ins will be from 7 to 8 a.m. and bouts will start at 10 a.m. They want to do an early start. The whole reason for that is obviously Easter Sunday is on Sunday, and that way everybody can compete, do their thing, and get home early without any stress of making flight or if you're driving or anything like that. All right. If you have any questions on that, post them up. Again, we will go over them. Let's see. We got a couple people on here already. We have Jimmy Capellas from Florida. What's going on, Jimmy? We have Adrian Mijares out in Northern California. He's in the house. Yes, definitely. And then we got Joey Letterman. What's up, Manny? Joey from Denver. What's going on, Joey? Hope everything's good over there out in Denver, Colorado. And then Tracy from Rhode Island, and of course, On the Ropes Boxing is in the house as well. All right. So with that said, that's what I have for you guys as far as the Main Street Boxing Gym and their tournament. What I will let you guys know is they will have another one in October, at the end of October. So I'll get those dates set up for you guys. We'll get a flyer out so that way you guys know way ahead of time and see what happens with Houston in October. All right. Hopefully we have some more participation. With that said, I'm gonna skip over really quick, just over to the Doc Doherty boxing classic. So why don't we do this? We got a little special something for it, so check it out. All right. So then we have a little promo there for the Doc Doherty Boxing Classic. What's going to happen with this tournament too, again, for those that don't know, it's a 4-day event which starts on Thursday, July 6th and ends on Sunday, July 9th. What's going to happen is the juniors, youth, and elite will compete on Thursday and Friday, and then the masters will compete on Saturday and Sunday. So for all those masters that are thinking, well, do I have to be there on Thursday or Wednesday if I'm competing? No, you can get there on Friday. Just make sure you're there on weigh-ins on Saturday morning, just like any other tournament that we have. It's going to be kind of set up the same that way. The only thing we want to do is we want to include the kids the 2 days before, just so we can have kind of a, that whole feeling of, kids all the way to masters, like all the levels and everything. So that's going to be really special. The other thing is we are going to have an art gallery there as well, with some of my art and some other art from some of the other master boxers and other people that we know, with a lot of it being boxing and whatnot. Okay, and so it's going to be a festive time. If you get a chance to go out there and compete, I highly suggest it. Or if you want to just check it out, it's going to be a great event. I'm really looking forward to that, and I'm glad that we're able to do it under Doc Doherty's name, because he was a great man, and hopefully this event does his name justice. All right, so if you have any questions about the Doc Doherty Boxing Classic, please post up your questions. We're here for you. Registration is open, so anyone that wants to compete in that, again, it's July 6th through the 9th. Masters will be competing the 8th and 9th of July. All right, everybody. Let's show some love to one of our sponsors, which is all right. And a big shout out to Title Boxing. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We had a little frozen moment, which we had to kind of clean up a little bit. So hopefully you enjoyed the commercial. Again, Title Boxing, thank you for your support. We want to support you just as much as you guys support us. If you have any needs for boxing gear, make sure you check out TitleBoxing.com. All right, and we got James Barron in the house. My man Jim over in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. How's it going out there, boss? I hope everything's good. Can't wait to see you at one of the events. I'm looking forward to getting to Rude Dog, so I know you signed up there, so hopefully I see you there. If not, I definitely will see you. I think you signed up for New Jersey, I think. One of those, so definitely will be seeing you there. All right. Let's do this. Let's break down each event that's going to be coming up, and we'll kind of go from there. Let's see here. All right, here we go. As you can see, we have Main Street Masters Boxing Tournament. That was supposed to be April 7th and 8th. It is now only on the 8th. Weigh-ins will be at 7 a.m. We'll finish at 8 a.m. And then bouts will start at 10 a.m. All right. That way everybody can get back to Easter Sunday. The next one we have after that is the Dog International Masters Tournament. That will be May 20th and 21st in Brooklyn, Connecticut. Once again, Brooklyn, Connecticut, not Brooklyn, New York. Brooklyn, Connecticut. And this is ran by Paul and his wife, Iannuzzi. And should be a great event. So if you're planning to sign up for that, make sure you sign up as soon as possible. He's trying to get matchups together and everything. So get your registration in. All right. For those of you that are already signed up, I hope to see you all out there. I'm trying to make the plans to hopefully be at that event myself. All right. The one after that is the Doc Doherty Boxing Classic. It was going to be championships, but we're going to call it the Classic because we want it to be a classic just like Doc was. And that, of course, is July 6th through the 9th. Once again, the youth and excuse me, the youth and elite will compete on July 6th and 7th, while the masters will compete on the 8th and 9th, which is a Saturday and Sunday. All right. That's Las Vegas, Nevada. We will be at the Sports Center. Huge event that's going on. And like I said, we're going to have an art gallery and a whole bunch of stuff going on. All right. So that's the Doc Doherty tournament. The next one is the Midwest Masters Boxing Tournament, July 15th and 16th. And that's in Ann Arbor, Michigan. They already have their website up. Registration is open. So if you plan to participate in that tournament, make sure you do that as soon as possible. The next one is the Dallas Masters Boxing Tournament, which is August 5th and 6th in Dallas, Texas. They also have their website up. Registration is open for them as well. And so make sure that if you're going to any of these tournaments, register as soon as possible. It really helps out, not just for yourself, but a potential opponent might be watching and might be trying to see if he might be getting a match. And if no one signs up, they probably won't sign up either. And there you go. Neither of you signed up, which both of you could have and had a match. All right. The next one is Gleason's Masters Tournament, August 25th and 26th. And that one is in Brooklyn, New York. Once again, they have it on, I believe, a Friday and Saturday. So make sure that you know what days those are, and make sure you plan accordingly. All right. And then the last one is the New Jersey Masters Boxing Championships, which I got some news for that. Okay, so bear with me. September 16th and 17th in Atlantic City, New Jersey. There's some great things that are going on in Atlantic City. They're really rebuilding the city itself. The Showboat, where we will be having our event. We have rooms available now at a discount price. They're going to go fast. So if you plan to compete in that tournament, make sure that you book it as quickly as possible because there's only 80 rooms. We expect 200 masters to compete in that tournament, and only 80 rooms are going to be available at a discount rate. All right. All the information is on the website. We will keep posting it so that way you guys stay informed. Here's the news about the New Jersey Masters Boxing Championships. This is what we're doing. People talk about rankings. People talk about this, that. Who's this? Who's the man? Who's the top woman? Who's this? Whatever. All right? Enough talking. Let's find out. So what we're doing is we're going to do the champion versus champion at the New Jersey Masters Boxing Championships. How does that work? Here's how it works. If you are a champion from any of the other events that are... Actually, let me name the events that you have to be a champion from to be able to go up in these champion versus champion category. All right. So if you were a champion in the Main Street Masters Boxing Tournament, whether it be this year or last year's, in the Dog International Masters Tournament, in the Vegas this year or last year's, or the New Jersey tournament last year as well. If you were champion in any of those events, here's what we're going to do. We're going to match up champion versus champion in a bracket and see who the ultimate champion actually is. So, Masters doesn't have rankings, but guess what? we're still going to find out who the top dog is. All right. So that's how we're going to do it. So how does that work? Let me break it down a little bit for you guys. Okay. So how it's going to work is this. For example, let's say you're a novice and you have 2 bouts. You won the title at the last New Jersey. Well, we would match you up the same way that we would match you up whether there's a title involved or not. So we're going to keep it within 5 bouts. So for example, if your opponent might have 4 bouts, your opponent might have 5 bouts. Okay, but we don't want it to go past that. Okay, if you have 3 bouts and you won Vegas, then you would be matched up in that same bracket. Obviously, age and experience is what we're age, weight, and experience is what same way that we're matching you guys up. All right. So that's what we're going to do. The tournament is open to anybody. Anybody can participate. You don't have to be a champion to participate in the tournament. We're just going to separate those masters to be in a bracket where they can compete against each other and find out who's the ultimate master. You know what I'm saying? The champion of champions. That's what it is. Everybody's a champion, but we need the ultimate champion of champions. That's how we're going to break it down. All right? Everybody excited about that? Let me hear it in the chat room. Let's talk about it. Let me know what you guys think of the idea. And then we'll go from there. All right? All right. Talk to me. We have On the Ropes also said that Gleason's also has a May 12th and 13th tournament in Gleason's, at Brooklyn, New York. Which so they have I guess they also have a second tournament at Gleason's May 12th and 13th. Let's see. Battle Royale. Not quite a Battle Royale. I mean, it's the same thing as any other tournament. It's just we're gonna put champions with champions, and then find out who the top dog is. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Brad Ginn says even better than a ranking system. Brad, you might have to fight yourself though. I don't know. So we're gonna have to see. You might have to fight yourself though. Oh man. But so I thought it would be fun. We want to make it fun. We want to make it exciting. We want to make it to where I think this will also bring a little attention to USA Boxing as well. We're taking things seriously, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we're going to have some fun. We're not changing the matchup system or anything. Nothing changes, you know what I mean? The only thing that changes is that we're going to put these masters that are champions in different tournaments. We're going to put them together and find out, That's all. Can I hear some from the ladies? Any of the ladies that are on, what do you think of the idea? It's a little tougher with the ladies just because we don't have as many participating, but I think there's enough to where we can actually make this a little interesting. You know what I mean? So, all right. Mr. Walker says, like it. Joseph says, cool. Super Wallaby says, absolutely. Brad Ginn, even better than the ranking system, as we said. So it looks like people are with it. I appreciate it, and like I said, that's what's going to happen at the New Jersey Masters Boxing Championships. And again, I don't want people to get confused and think it's only for champions. Anybody can compete. Whether you haven't had a bout at all and a complete novice, you will be put in a bracket the same way with another complete novice or someone close to that. You know what I mean? Someone that has 1 bout, 2 bouts, something like that. So nothing changes. It's just, like I said, we're just trying to make this exciting for the guys and gals that have won titles in different events, and then put them all together and have some fun, mix it up. Joseph says, Joseph is asking, can a champion, Joseph says, message retracted. All right. Put up your question, Joseph. We don't mind, man. Don't worry about asking any question, man. All right. All right. Any other questions? Any questions about any other events? Any questions about any? Are you guys having a hard time with any of the events, or finding out information about any of the events, or anything like that? Post them up. Let me know, and let's talk about it. You know what I mean? This is the time we have to talk to each other. Like I said, here's a list of the events that we have so far. We will be adding. We will add the second Gleason's tournament, and then we will be adding the second Main Street tournament, which is in October. But let me know if you guys have any questions, any concerns, anything. I know for me personally, let's see. Joseph says, can the champions New Jersey from 2023 participate? Can the champions New Jersey? Well, probably not till the following year, Joseph. The reason why is because so during the event you're going to be competing in your own bracket. So it would be hard to make, because we only have 2 days, right? So we don't have an extra day to go from one bracket to another. You know what I mean? But definitely the next year you would qualify. You know what I mean? And that's what you want. This is part of why we're doing it too, is because these events will be kind of like qualifiers. So that way it brings more interest. If people want to be known as the champion of champions, they have to win one of these events. On the ropes, boxing says, that sounds good. I guess it makes everyone happy. Nice job. Yeah. I don't know if it makes everybody happy, but I'm trying to, create something new and hopefully a little exciting for everybody. That's all. Can I buy a belt from Title Boxing and face a champion? Oh, man, you guys are killing me. Freaking Jimmy. No. No, you can't. There's no paper champions, you know what I mean? So here's the one. But I'm glad you said that, Jimmy. I'm glad you said that, because I know there's gonna be a question in the future about this. Okay, what about people that won a belt but they didn't compete? In other words, their opponent didn't show up, or whatever the case may be. Here's what's gonna happen to those in particular. They're gonna have the option whether they want to compete in a regular bracket or if they want to compete in the champion versus champion. It's only right that they decide. And the reason why is because they did the work. They did everything they were supposed to do. They showed up. It's not their fault their opponent didn't. You know what I mean? So they will have the option of what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? So for those of you that did win a belt but wasn't able to compete, hey, you did what you were supposed to do. You can compete in either one, okay? All right, anybody else? Anybody else have any other questions? It doesn't have to be about Jersey or champion versus champion. It can be about any other of the events that are going on. If you have any questions, again, if you have any problems finding registration or anything like that, let us know and we will help you out. Most of the events are done with their flyers, so we'll make sure to post up the flyers, and that way it'll have the information also where you can register and all those type of things. All right. I don't see any other questions, man. It's looks like pretty straightforward. We'll wait another minute, see if anybody comes up with any questions. If not, then we'll sign off and we'll call it a day. Let's see. Johnny Alexander says, will the champion versus champion bout be on a certain day, or can it be either day? Well, here's the thing, Johnny. So the champion versus champion is going to be in a bracket. So it could be 4 of you guys in a bracket. So then you compete the same way that you would in a regular bracket. So the 2 that win advance to Sunday, and then on Sunday those 2 compete for the belt of champion versus champion belt. You know what I mean? Darren Crespin says, do we need to come in at the same weight class? I'm dropping a weight class for the remainder of the year. No, you can drop. You can be any weight class, as long as you won, one of the tournaments. It is what it is. Let's see. Hard work and dedication says, I created a Google form for check-ins to try to get an idea of who is going to show up for New Jersey. Would you be interested in checking it out, Antonio? Sure. Here's what I found though, Antonio, because I used to do things like that. But here's what I found out is that a lot of people BS. So a lot of people will be like, yeah, I'm going to show up. I'm going to do it, this and that. So the reason why I have the websites and I have like the registrations, and then on the websites itself, whoever registers, their name, their age, their weight, and their experience is on there. So you can see everybody that has registered already. You know what I mean? So if you're going to compete, why haven't you registered yet? You know what I mean? That would be my question. So I wouldn't mind. I appreciate it, Antonio, and sure, I would love to take a look at it. It could help even with sending out some information. But what I found in the long run is that only a small percentage of those people will actually sign up if they haven't signed up yet. You know what I mean? So yeah. Just my personal experience. It could be different now. You know what I mean? So I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the work, and would be more than happy to take a look at it. Do me a favor, shoot me an email at manny@usamastersboxing.com, and we can talk a little bit more. You know what I mean? And see what's up. All right. Anybody else? Any questions, concerns, anything? Talk to me. Or does anybody want to join me? Nah, it's probably too late. I don't want to keep you guys on too long. I don't want to keep you guys on too long. If not, that's what I'll probably do on Tuesdays. Here's what we're going to do on Tuesdays from now on. So I'm not going to have a guest on Tuesday. I'll have a guest on Thursday, a designated guest on Thursday. But on Tuesday, anybody that's on that wants to join me when we're live, just say, hey, I want to join you. You know what I mean? And then I'll send you a link where you can just pop in, and then we'll talk. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what we're going to do. Brad says, see you Friday, Manny. Thanks for all you do. Thank you, Brad. And yeah, see you guys on Friday. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it, everybody. So thank you for joining me today once again. Some news about some of the events, some things that we're trying to create to keep you guys motivated, hyped up, and excited for these events. All right, everybody. Have a great rest of your week. We'll see you guys on Thursday, and then we'll see you guys on Saturday for those that will be in Houston. Much love. Keep doing your thing. Train. Get yourself ready. Let's get to these tournaments. Let's make some noise. And once again, New Jersey will have the champion versus champion series. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. So with that said, I leave you guys with